Hi guys, and welcome back to another plot review. So I'm here on Ravand again, Ravand.org, the creative part, the plot part, and I'm actually on C+, which is their frickin' mega plots. So from the little intro you can see, this is a plot by Solitary18. I think I had a couple helpers, but I can't tell you what they are because I've got, I haven't got Architect, I'm only Grand Builder on here. So it's a bit of a shame, but anyway, I think Enderman also helped with this one. I can't tell you who exactly helped with it if there's any others. God damn you, Ravand. But anyway, this plot is just epic. I really like the kind of Asian style. I've been wanting to do stuff like it before. Just never have been had the chance. And this plot is just like brag, you know, so it's brilliant. What I really love about it, I think this is a plot entrance, at least it's one of them. I love the grass, it's just hilarious. It's really weird on the outside, but yeah, I just really love this style and the whole journey that happens in this plot. Now, without shaders, that's what the actual glass looks like, and that's glass. What is it? Light glass, light grey? Yeah, light grey in birch forest. Give you this kind of pretty cool looking fog, which really works with this. Now, because shaders just looked awesome, I'm going back to shaders, but that's what it looks like. It just comes out really bright in shaders and not as subtle, but and just look at this view that you actually start on. It's just amazing. It's this great journey that you kind of go on, like following the rivers. And I just like this plot in general. Also, this really nice little lamp design. Of these like little trees and things. That's really cool. Kind of like follows you and tells you which way to go. And you got the nice pink leaves. You haven't got too many pink leaves. Some people, when they do the Asian stuff and they got the Conquest pink leaves, they just spam them. This is a really nice plot because it's got a nice variation between like spruce and oak, and then every so often you get these pink leaves just in there as like an accent. There you go, like there, and see them up there. So really nice kind of mix for the cherry blossoms. But yeah, you kind of go through this journey from the kind of river down here. And what I love about this plot is it's detailed to hell. It's my kind of detail, the kind of detail where who the hell's going to go down here? Like seriously, who will go down here except for me? But you know, all of this is really detailed with the bamboo, and it's got, you know, like here he's changed the biome right here to savanna to get the other type of sugar canes, whereas here it's in birch forest. So you know, that's just like detailing to hell. So that's really good, and it just adds to the whole thing, and it makes it not incomplete. It makes it feel like even if you do want to go anywhere, you will find what you should find, if that makes sense. You won't find just an empty hole or just nothing there, you know. It's really nice in that way. You also got like waterfalls. I think there's one over there. There's one over here as well. This all like flows in really nicely. It all gets kind of hidden. These are channeled really well, actually. So there you go. You can see it going down up there. So beautiful little waterfalls that all kind of run into this river. Then the river gets bigger, just a little bit anyway. And then you get like these points where you've got lily pads which are all getting caught on the rocks. Really nice idea. But anyway, let's continue on the path. It's a little bit laggy, but Ravand has been pretty laggy lately, actually, unfortunately. And that's on a faster server. I don't know what's going on with it. But anyway, go through here. I mean, you go on this path, and it's like a real journey to get in. And then you get this. You get a choice in a minute, don't you? Do you get a choice in a minute? There you go. You get a choice now. So you get a choice to go up, and we'll see where that kind of ends, or takes you into later on. But yeah, like, you get this choice. And you get a choice between a really cool bridge or crazy mountain path. And I love that. I love how the choices between them are just really nice. But look at this bridge. How perfect that is. It just looks really lush in, what's this? But acacia wood. Acacia wood in birch forest goes really red. It really suits it and looks really good. But then you get your first look. Now this is a really clever little thing, because basically, this path, you're kind of blocked by these trees, right? You're blocked by these trees, you go up the path, you're still blocked by trees, like this one. So you can't actually see up there, and you can't see the bits. It's all kind of like blocked, it's all blocked. This tree, you're still blocked, right? That tree's perfect, by the way, placement. And then you go to here, and you go, wow, look, you can actually see like houses, and you can see steam coming out, and you can see smoke, and you can see apples, and you finally get a view of it all. And they go, oh, up there, but it's more of a background thing. So it's almost like perfect placement. It's not only a really nice bridge, but it's also really good for basically showing off like a peak of the plot. Like I always say, use blockers, use things to block sight. You know, block people's sight until you choose that you go, okay, I want them to see this now. I mean, look at that. what a sight is that? You've got these two like hills. You've got this hill over here, and you've got a hill over there. And you've got like arches up that way, and there's still stuff being blocked on this side as well. I mean, look. There you go. So you got the big pagoda up there, but it's blocked. So what Solitary has actually done is he's, whether he knows it or not, he probably does know it, because it just seems planned. He's giving you like the sight of the lowlands, like the real kind of villages. You can't see any of the farms, you can't see the big pagoda, but you can just in the background see like these temples and this high temple path. So really, really good for that. You then go just across this normal path and you get another choice. Again, a mountain path, which goes up to more mountain paths. I actually haven't explored this one. Oh, it goes to a little house. Look at this. There we go. So it goes to a little house. Now, I know that the interiors aren't done on most of these, but they're just really nice anyway. They're still really, really good. So you get a nice little garden. Maybe you can have a look down here, and then you finally see. Look, you then finally see that up there, but you get to see a little bit better of a view in here. And look how nice that looks. So, you know, use, especially in big. I mean, this is a very, very big plot. It's a massive plot, and it must have taken ages to complete. I don't think, well, it's not even complete yet, but it's just good. It's just good. So again, you kind of follow the stream. This is like your journey. This is almost taking you on a journey. I really love how you start with these little waterfalls, and then you almost get taken on a journey by the stream, and you follow the stream, and it is part of the actual town. So I'm going to follow that as if it's like the journey. Then you go into here, you get a nice little house here, and you get this arch. Now you're in the town. Go through one of these arches, and now look. How lush is that? You walk through that arch, and I don't know why there's painting there, by the way, dude. No idea. I'm guessing it's just stuck for some reason. I don't know. Anyway, you kind of walk down here, and now you're definitely in a town. It's a shame that there isn't interiors on just a few of these, even at the front up here. But when you walk down, you know that you're in a town, not only because you've gone through the arch, but because you've gone into this little marketplace. And then you know this is somewhere where people live. You know it's clearly lived in. You got like coins there. You got other stuff like food, sausages. I need to use this more actually. This is the iron bars variant of the biome-specific cobwebby stuff like fish and things. So really nice. Over here we got like some sort of cakey thing, and we got some like steaming, possibly like steaming rice that's being cooked up, and there's a well. Like all of it's really like properly mixed in. You can tell this is quite a populous town. It's quite busy. It's quite rushed. It is a shame about the interiors, but meh, it's fine. So then you get all of this. Now you have another choice. Go across a cool bridge to go to the other side, or you just continue on through here. And we're actually going to continue on through here. Now, I've already done... I actually recorded a plot review of this, but I didn't record any audio because Shadowplay bugged out again. It's doing that a lot lately, it's annoying. But at least it gives me an idea of what's in the plot, so I can show you guys the exact points and all of the really goodies, and I might find new stuff. So yeah, look at this tree. Perfect tree placement for that pink. It's just cool, isn't it? Just mixing a bit of colour between these like green in the background. Look at that. Especially with depth of field shaders, that just looks cool, doesn't it? But anyway, let's go over here, and then you get another bridge. Another way across, but we're going to go... Where are we going to go? We are going to have to go over the bridge. So there you go. That makes you go over this bridge. Let's go... Let's follow this path. Where does the path go, actually? It's up to here. And you got the mountain path. We will be going up that mountain path in a bit, because that leads to like temples and things. What I really like as well, there's this pond. Now this is, there's stuff that you take away from plots. If you do a review, if you just wander around, there's like small bits, and there's like very specific bits. I mean, like specific bits to the Asian style. I can't do Asian style, so loads of Asian like ideas I'm going to take from this. Could be asking Solitary as well, like, or Solitary, sorry, not Salter. God damn it, Solitary, yeah. I'm going to be asking him loads of bits, but there's like really specific stuff like how you do the roofs and things, but there's also just general. I can use this in every single plot that I ever do. This, not just the lily pads, but what the lily pads are doing. And what are the lily pads doing? Well, we've got waterfalls, and these waterfalls, like this is like a pond. So these waterfalls have actually pushed the lily pads to the side. That's what it's done, and look at it. It has clearly pushed it to the side. I also did notice a little bit that I didn't really like, which is here, because water would flow there, but it's okay. That's what I'm actually going to take from this. I didn't think about doing this. Also, guys, I've got a cape. Don't know if you noticed this. Oh, fine. I finally I finally donated to Optifine because I use it so much. But yeah, that I will take away and I will be putting in my plots, definitely. And this is the first time I've seen it, I think. Or at least been aware of it. One thing that I didn't quite like about this, because there's always good points and there's always bad points, is where does the water go? And I couldn't figure it out. So I couldn't figure out exactly where the water actually goes, and I didn't really like that. It could have flowed, for example, into this river, and then gone off, I guess, somewhere. Possibly. But I'm not too sure, but, you know, it's still very, very good. What I would have liked to see as well is something that people hardly ever do, I do, which is fill up the water with, like, pondweed and stuff. One of the really good textures for that is actually the jungle. So you just put, like... Oh, it's really hard to see, actually. Let's turn off shaders. I can't actually show you because, obviously, I don't have builder's rights on here. But you could actually put up, like, 3 blocks of, like, stuff. Put other stuff down here as well. Make it a little bit more secretive, or maybe have gold coins down there somehow. You could have a leaf on top of it, so it's got a little air block, and they could have gold coins or something similar, so that they've actually done it as a wishing well. And probably more gravel. Definitely more gravel underneath the water. The reason being that, obviously, these little waterfalls are going to be slowly chipping off bits of stone. Those stones are then going to roll down, and what will happen is you'll get gravel around these points, rather than the moss. Moss would actually be rather, well, it grows pretty much everywhere, but the slower kind of flowing ones it'd actually grow on. So you probably have more kind of gravel that's kind of fallen down, and silt and things that's fallen down into the river, so you could have a bit more, possibly, clay even down in here as well. So there's a couple of little ideas anyway. But I would have liked to see this water flow somewhere. I can't figure out where it flows. Maybe it doesn't flow anywhere. It could flow underneath underwater cavern or something, and then hide it somewhere. Just make it disappear. But still, really, really cool. I mean, look at that, clouds as well, even without shaders. So it's really, really cool. Is there somebody in the sky? Can't see. Possibly, I don't know. But really, really, really cool. I mean, look at these. It's like these waterfalls just look lush, and they're properly planned, and they flow down properly, and then end up in there. But really, really good. But that's just me and my detailing of underneath water stuff. Even with shaders, I know it's weird. But yeah, like this does feel like a town. It's really cool. That feels really good. This is the kind of like slightly richer kind of house, I guess. It's like a nice little double tier one. I really like it. I really, really like this one. Of course, it doesn't have anything inside, but it's got the first bits of steps going up in a bed, so it started to. And I really, really love the ceiling design as well. Ceiling design is really good, something which I'm really into at the minute, which is weird. But it's awesome. We've also got different variations using the brick as well, because you get the red brick in Birch Forest. So that's really nice to have different variation bits, even with a style that's... because Asian style's very standard, you know, there's not too much you can do about it. But one really good thing about it is when you finally go across one of these bridges, like over here, you then get to see the pagoda in the background, and look how awesome that looks. So it kind of like, when it flows up, oh, there's a nice little pond. I really like this, by the way. It's very simple. And the water actually doesn't look like it's not coming from anywhere. It is just coming out of a random block, but yeah, that perfect sugarcane there. Then you finally see this, and you see the lights going up, and I freaking love that. Like, honestly, I really like that, because it shows that there's a path up there. It's very oriental. You can clearly see a way up, and it's great. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. Then here you kind of get opened up, and you go, whoa. It's all opened up. Like, this was so cramped. This is so, like, well, this part isn't cramped, but over here it's really, really cramped, and it's all, like, stuffy, and you finally go across a bridge, go for a little wander through these, and then bang, here. You're in this open place, and you finally get to see the big pagoda over there, and the temples up here. I think that's really lush. Really, really good. Nice, like, bushes as well. So they've just kind of grown over. But these are the paddy fields. So we've got, like, rice paddy fields. It's just lush as well. This is really nice. I was at some point going to ask Monster if he can do some, like, specific crops, but actually the potatoes do look really good. They do look realistic, like them. They don't grow. So really nice variation here, and really nice tiered, and then you got a nice little house here, and got to explore that way, haven't I? I have to. There you go, nice little house. I love these 3x3 houses. They're so small on the inside, but look at them, they're cute. We got another like stream here that goes to this point. Just cool, isn't it? It is just cool. But look at that view. One of the other things I love about this plot is I don't know if I'll be able to find it. I found one before, like a random cave. Where did I find it? I found it the last time I did the recording, unfortunately, but it might be over here. Currently I've got a bit of cough, so apologies if I do cough, guys. Now, was it around? No. Oh, I know, I've seen it before. Here. Right here. And the last time I did the recording, I actually saw it through here when I was talking about this there. I was actually talking about the pond, and then I saw that glimmer. Yeah, so we've got to... This is perfect. This is something I freaking love. A shrine. Freaking shrine in a cave that you will never see unless you do... Just unless you seriously see that light. I don't know if Solitary actually meant to put that there, that light, like, and have it almost like 2 pixels showing over there, but this is just great. Look at that nice little shrine made out of the stone brick. It's kind of a bit overgrown. You got the pink leaves here. You got the pink leaves over there. You got the pink flowers. It's very cool. And then actually, when you go up here, you find that it's actually a kind of like cut out in a way. It's like the rock's fallen down for some reason. And oh, I didn't even notice this as well. Is that like part of the waterfall? Oh, there we go. Where is that? Yeah, that is part of a waterfall. There we go. So it goes down there. So that is just perfect. I freaking love that. Also, there's loads of these arches around. Look awesome as well. Really cool. But this kind of detail, right? Guys, if you ever do a big plot and you have like terrain that you don't want to fill, you know? I mean, look at, like, for example, this plot. It hasn't got stuff on every single hill. There isn't anything on this hill, except for, I think there's an arch up there. Same with this one. There isn't any, like, stuff. There's a little house there. But that's it. There's not anything else. You don't need to have everything else, but there is still stuff in the hills of interest that you can look at. Right, so we've seen those fields, and I love how they're layered. They're really good. It's very, very realistic. There's not really much I can say about those. I'm not really too sure how you get up to this one. That's the problem. I couldn't figure out a way when I was having a look before. So maybe needs a little path to go up there. That's the only thing. That's what I would say. Just to get a little bit more realism. But that's me. You know, I like everything to have like a little path and things. Even if it was just going down the hill like a couple steps or something. Kind of zigzagging down here. You know, into this person's house. So yeah, but really nice fields. Really, like, luscious looking. What we're going to do is we're going to go on the temple walk, or the temple path, or whatever it's called. Now this is superbly made, because it feels like a pilgrimage. It feels like you're going upwards to something higher than yourself. Oh, and here's an example of a little interior that's really nice. There you go, 3x3. So you got like a... something down there. I can't go down there. Damn it. I want to go down there, god damn it. But, yeah, hanging clothes and like shelves and things. I mean, look at this. This is like so cute. It's amazing. It's amazing. Oh, I can open doors, okay. But, yeah, just... you go on this path. It's like a journey. It's like you're journeying on yourself, and you get some freaking amazing views of the plot. I mean, the plot itself is incredible, but, you know... here we go. Like, when you get up to here, it opens up. And without shaders as well, that also looks really awesome. There you go. It takes a little while to load without shaders, that's the only problem. Well, with shaders and without. There you go, you get this kind of look over the whole place. Just doesn't look really amazing with shaders. So there you go, and you get this whole, like here, you can see where the fog is, and it's so perfectly placed, it's amazing. I'm going to take away so much when I do, I'm going to do an Oriental style at some point when I figure it out. But I'm going to take so many ideas from this, so many freaking amazing ideas. Yeah, look at that. Look at it all. Now, we will be exploring down here as well in a second, and we're talking about those rivers and things, but it's lush because, well, I'm going to talk about it now, I guess. What's really good about this terrain right here is that from a distance it looks like one solid cliff going from here to here, just has a little bridge, And then when you kind of go into it a little bit closer, like right over here, then notice that it's not. It's like there's a river going through it, and there's a pond down there that you didn't see before because it's blocked by those trees and the houses and things. So it like opens up again. Again, controlling what the person looks at. Whoever's walking around or reviewing, you control what they see at what point. It's just brilliant. It's just brilliant for that. I mean, look at this. Beautiful view, and then you get to see more down here, and there's like rocks and... I mean, rocks aren't cool, but they are in this case. Oh, and there's a nice little river that you almost get killed by. Oh yeah, there's a little bridge. Look at that. That's cool. That's just cool. Right, let's continue upwards, but see how long this journey takes. It's crazy. It is an actual crazy journey, and then again you get to see a little gap through there, so there's, there's a way that way. And look, there's more water down there, it's really cliff, and you're walking in danger, and it's all still really beautiful and lovely. I didn't like this cave. This cave definitely needs to be more... I don't know, this needs to be more, and there's some random person. Who's this guy? No idea. But what I can do is I can do hide. Oh, yay. So, random people. So anyway, this is just beautiful. No, this isn't beautiful. This cave needs work. This cave needs work. It's almost like... I didn't like it when I went through it before because it just didn't quite... I don't know. I mean, this spot's fine. Probably have an arch over it, or have like a... like the shrine kind of arch. Probably put one of those on top. So it's almost like going through a little sacred cave, and then maybe have a little shrine here. As in, if you're on your way to the temples and things, you almost have like a place where you can pray. You know, something like that would do within this cave. But I didn't like it. It looked a bit too boxy. I think it's right on the edge as well. Yeah, it's right on the edge, so it's very difficult to do. I know what he's going through, but yeah, just needs a little bit more detail, and to be detailed there. Then get this really nice bridge, and this just looks down beautifully, as you can see, and going across more bridges. And then you get to go to here and you go, whoa, there's buildings here now. And look at the fall. And it's kind of dangerous. You could actually fall and die. Break your legs, and that'd be it. Then you kind of go into this building. This building, is this a weird one? There's one of them that's really weird. That's inside a cliff. No, that one's inside a cliff. That one's really weird. It's cool. It's just so weird. But there we go. We get all this, and then we can walk down here. And look at that floor design as well. Really, really nice. Cool floor design. You go over here and you get to walk across this bridge, and I'll show you this bridge in a second. It's freaking amazing. And they go to another place where you can pray, and this goes to another bridge, and it's all linked, and there's like areas for meditation and to look out, and you get to see like the actual arches really nicely. Though I think they might have been controlled views of the arches. Even here, look, which is going across this. It's almost controlled, isn't it? You know what I mean, like blocked and really good. But then you get a look over here, and you finally get to see the pagoda in a little bit more light, but you still haven't seen the whole thing, and it's just nice. But this bridge, right? Look at that. Look how it kind of like bends. It has such a nice bend, to be honest. It's really cool. It is really, really cool. Really love it. If we go up, I think through here we can get to somewhere else. This one goes into the other one. Like, a lot of it's unfinished, but meh. Now, can we get to the other one from here? I can't remember. How do we get up to there? That's what I want to know. How do we get up to there? Not sure. Not sure at this time. There's this little balcony here, look. Now, that would be a well good view, wouldn't it? I wouldn't mind living in here. So there we go, and then we get the pagoda like that, which is really nice. And if we just go down here, you can actually fly up. Oh, there we go. And up here you have this really nice little bell type thing. Look at that. It's got trapdoors around it. Interesting. Now you can go down this path, and this leads in. I like this. I like how this all kind of leads into itself and stuff. It's just nice. It's just very, very crazy. I also like how the signs are used, actually. Weirdly, they actually work really nicely. So that's like the temple district, I guess, or the temples or something. But that's just really, really cool. Really, really cool. So, where do we go from here? Oh, yeah, we're going to go through the little caverns. We're going to just show you guys the terrain of this and how this all works. And look at all the detail down here and bushes and trees, and it's all filled out, and you got more waterfalls. I think he likes waterfalls, but there we go, like water flowing from all the way up here. This one's one that I really like because it does flow all the way from the top here, then it flows down And it goes right across the plot where you don't even see anything. And you even got little fog blocks that nobody's ever going to see unless you're me flying around in the most tiniest details. Again, water flow, right? Where's the water going to go? It's going to try to go downwards, so it pushes all of these to the edge. They don't really flow down with it. Possibly that one's too close to this little water bit going down, but it's quite soft. It's as soft as you can go, and then it goes down, rushing, and then goes into the little waterfall to go down there. So you get these lovely little gap places like this. You can see like things like rocks here. Like this is a really nice place. Lots and lots of ferns and things. But, oh, look, even this is nice, isn't it? Everything is really good about it. So I'm trying to go at. We've got some apples here. You forgot to talk about the apples. Little apple grove. So lots and lots of apples here. Using the default fence as well. I never use that. But it looks kind of good here, actually, doesn't it? So there we go. We got apples, got cherry blossoms, and nice little grove. Again, looking up here is really nice. They kind of get blocked off here, but you can wander around and see this place, this little garden. So it's all really cool. It's all really well made and everything. It's all lush. Look at that one. That's quite a dark. That looks like a dark, evil Asian house. Welcome to my chamber. I don't know. That was kind of Asian, but not really an Asian voice, was it? So yeah, let's go up the main path. Now, this way, actually, we'll explore first, and then we'll get to the pagoda as the end point, I think. This goes through a really nice place. Like a real jungle, and it's really thick, and got hanging moss, and look at this. Look how dark this is, and then you get this little glimpse. Right there. So, this is really good. You've got vines here, and then he's got the hanging moss there, and it adds a gap. And that gap, you can kind of see from here, there's stuff in there. And you go, oh my god, went to a little Asian house in here. Why? What is this place? What is this place? You know, like, it's really nice. It's really good. It's all, like, fully covered. And then right in here, bang, look at this sacred grove. So this is why I went here. So I've tried to capture all the good points in this plot, like everything, but I'm sure I will miss something solitary. I'm trying to get everything, but look at this. This is just beautiful. Even with shaders, actually, it kind of makes the water look purple. Oh, you can't really zoom on the nose, but look at that. And then over here again, we have another one of these shrines. Candle. So that's just great. I love this. When I found this, I just thought, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's beautiful how it goes for a path. Then you got loads of mushrooms. Mushrooms. You got a little way through here. A little weird cave. This goes to somewhere, and I'm getting lag because it's Ravand, and Ravand is generally laggy. Well, it's not always laggy, it just is sometimes laggy. And up here, let's go up here. Not there. And through here, you appear, and you're like, whoa. Wait a minute, man. Where are we? And I didn't even know about this place. Hell yeah. So, I didn't even know this place existed. This is like a cherry blossom. What? How did I miss it? Like, let's have a look at this. Let's just deconstruct how I missed this completely. Oh yeah, that's how I missed it completely. It's actually completely hidden. Okay, there we go. That's why. But look at that. It's completely hidden with like all this green stuff, and then from the top you just go like, yeah, there's lots of pink there. Look at this cherry blossom grove. Oh my god. This is a new one, so this is something I completely missed last time. Look, the nice chairs and... Oh my god, my frame rate is just killing in a minute. 25. What the... That's wrong. That's wrong with shaders. It's not right. It's not right for my PC. That's just for a little cave. There's a little torch and... Oh, look at that. That is perfect. Oh, we got a little shrine in here as well. Look. Wow. Yeah. Perfect. I was actually going to go through the other cave. Oh, what's up here? What's this? Oh, another little shrine. Look at that. It's also really cool. So this is like a little praying area. Peaceful area. Really, really good. Well, really well made. It's also got its own little journey and the flies and things near the lights. Obviously, flies are attracted to lights. And it's also adding yellow in and things. Really freaking awesome. Let's go back down through the cave and we'll go through the other cave path. Show you guys that. So this is like a real sacred grove and it's all got a secret, and I think that's the only way to get up there actually, possibly. So that's really good. So you almost go on a journey yourself to to find yourself. It's just amazing. So there's no path up this way. And this one's really dark. This one's a little bit too diagonal for me. I'd prefer an actual path, maybe. It's supposed to be travelled. Oh, and there we go. Look, lighting glitch. Brilliant. Good old Minecraft. But then we come up here. Okay, do you guys remember this from the beginning? That's where we started. Do you remember that split, that choice that we had? Right? That choice that we had at the beginning, and I decided to go on the bridge. Well, where do you think this comes out at? That's right. This comes out at that place where we had the choice, where we had the bridge. Look at that. Perfect pathing. So, I mean, that's just incredible. It's just incredible. Right, so, the last bit that I think we need to see, just to keep this kind of plot review short, is up here. And there we go, more paddy fields and things, all that kind of stuff. It's all good fun. Again, you get like really good views from here, and especially from up the top. Let's go up this way, and across here, and all the way up here, all the way through these hills. Oh, look, there's a nice way to get to... Oh. Didn't even know that was there. So you get to the fields and you also get to this little thing. That's cool. It's like a way stop if you go, okay, I'm knackered. There's nowhere I should go and see the Doge, or... What are they called? I think they are called Doge. I don't know. The leader dude of the place. The Japanese one, or Japanese or Chinese. I'm not too sure. I probably don't know what this would be. Star Wars. It's got Shinto arches. I think there's a Shinto arches. Maybe. Oh, look at this. Look at that gate, and then you come into here and it's open. There's no grass. I still would have put a couple of little bits of grass around, but I know this bit's still under construction. But it's got a wall as well, so it's a bit more defensive. And if we go inside, I think we can... Is there a way to fly up? Yeah, there is. Cool. Glad of that. So we can fly all the way up to the top. Let's go up there, and we get this really cool bell. Now this is kind of like hidden in a way, but you've got the little thing here. And I'll definitely be taking this away as well. This kind of idea. Beautiful, and then you can look over here and you can finally see everything. So it's almost like the top of the world type thing, but it's just great. This plot is very well thought out. It's very cleverly done. I think it was probably mostly planned, but at the same time not planned, if that makes sense. So like as doing things, oh, I could do that, and that would go to this, and I think that's the kind of planning that I've got an idea that it was kind of done in. Just from the way that things work out, because I don't know if you can actually plan on this scale. Probably like the hills and things, you go, yeah, I'm going to have a big hill there, big hill there, and this will be something. But like the pathing and stuff just happened, I think. It feels like that, which is good. Because if it feels like it just happened, then it feels more natural, it doesn't feel forced. Like, especially the path going up to the temple stuff, feels really like they found that was like a sacred place, and they've made the roads to fit with the mountain and journey, and it swerves and things. I did find, last time, this ugly ass hole. So, this just looks like an airbrush that's been used and just gone bang. There's a sign that's just empty, so I don't know what's going there. But there is, I think there's a little ladder. There's a little ladder up here which goes to this bit, which then goes to one of these, which then looks over at a castle. Big ass castle. But yeah, I mean, look how cool this is. Like, really good styles, really nice, really full. As a plot, this is very full. It's very good. I mean, obviously these plots are huge, but I also like how, just speaking about this part, oh yeah, I forgot about there's like dungeons down there as well, which you can see out of. But what's really good about this pagoda is that it is, like, half of the wood pieces are kind of going down. They're not all going down to the same level. They're all off angles and well, not off angles, but different height levels and different levels, and then you've got the cobblestone to fill in, rather than like stone brick, cobblestone, and it is mixed in with normal stone, and it's all really good. But I mean, this is a freaking amazing plot. I've actually given Solitary 18 Architect on my server as well. He's actually staff on Ravand. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Please do give any of your comments, because I'm sure I can kind of show Solitary this review, and then he can have a look at the comments and see what other people think as well. But I fucking love it. It's amazing. Look at it. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I will see you on the next one.